All right, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Samak. Before I do anything, I want to start off by saying Brakatah Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that is scattered abroad. And with that, coming at you with another lesson, man. As far as this, I'm gonna name it. Uh, can we do, or is it lawful to do tattoos and piercings? Okay. Um, and I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna play this video and then make a couple points. So this is Cliff, which I heard some things about. He's definitely a Christian belief, and we yeah. If you have watched my videos, you know how I feel about Christians, man. Christianity is off, and it doesn't they go contrary to the Bible, what the Lord is, you know. But that's neither here nor there. So, Lord will, this lesson is edifying. Lord will, here we go.
I want to ask is like tattoos and piercings a sin?
Good question. In Leviticus we read, don't put tattoos on your body.
That's the Old Testament?
Exactly, it's Leviticus. Now the question is, see, what you always got to do when you interpret, you got to put it in context. So the question is, why in Leviticus would it say that tattoos are bad? All you got to do is read Elijah on Mount Carmel, competing against the prophets of Baal. God sent fire, and the people of Israel are watching, and they're seeking to determine who's the real true living God, Baal or Yahweh. The prophets of Baal pray, Baal, send fire. Baal, send fire. Nothing happens. What do? They start cutting themselves. The blood begins to flow. Why? Because that culture, that religion taught, if you want to get God's attention, you start cutting yourself, let the blood flow, and then God will answer your prayers. Then God will give you his attention. That's false. And so very clearly, in Leviticus, God is calling the Hebrew people to be different from all the cultures around them. And one example is tattoos, marking your body, cutting yourself. So I would argue that because that was for that culture and time, there is nothing wrong with tattoos, biblically. Similarly, in Leviticus it says, you are not to wear clothing made of different cloth. Now, why would they do something like that? I mean, what's the point? Well, the point is that in that day, there was polytheism, many gods, belief in many gods. And they would mix the gods. And what God is trying to do in the book of Leviticus for the Jews is tell them there's one God, not many. And so you're not going to mix everything together. So therefore he says you only wear clothing of one cloth. But the second point is this. The priests did wear clothing of different cloth. Linen and wool. And that's because they were priests. And they were set aside. Now, I don't know which one's the accurate explanation of why God says don't wear clothing with mixed cloth in it. Okay? But you see, the point is, when you got...
Yeah, I heard enough. To touch base on the cloth part, I actually recently did a research on that as far as the mixed fabric, because here it is, when you have linen, and you can look it up too. Linen is actually very the most expensive fabric to get, because it heals you. Linen actually heals you, and if you sew linen with wool, then wool cancels it out. That's why you see again linen, where you see clothed with fine linen. That's all you could just type in. If you have the Blue Letter Bible, you could just type in fine linen and it'll show hundreds of results. Fine linen, fine linen. So yeah, all linen. If you have nothing but linen on, all linen, then yeah, it heals your body, everything like that for sickness and stuff like that. So yeah, that's really good, you know. So but if you mix fabric, then because long story short, what you wear is it's like an energy, you know. So if you wear black all the time, which again black is not good, black gives off an energy. It's a certain energy that it gives off. You know, a certain as script as the brothers say at camp too, a certain vibration. You know, so it gives off a bad vibration. Hold up, let me get the blue letter real quick. All right, that's better. So, but yeah. So long story short, if you was to sew that together, then it'll lose its purpose really. You know, to sew different fabrics together. You know, so but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna talk about the tattoos and the piercings. Okay. So now tattoos, which he was going off, because how is it that again the Lord commands them not to do it? If it's a commandment, hey, and that's another thing. Is the law done away with? Let's find out. Because um well, I have two scriptures. Okay. Um Real quick. Uh what's that? This is Malachi chapter 3 and verse 6. Straight to the point. For I am the Lord. I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So boom. Okay. The Most High does not change. Okay. He does not change. So that's number one. You know, is if he says it, it's going to be that way. So if he says don't do tattoos, if he says don't do this, don't do that, don't da da da, don't do it. You know, it's always been like that. It's always going to be like that. That's number one. I think it's in the New Testament. Corinthians, I think. Or no, not. Hey. Let me see something. There we go. It's John chapter 2 and verse 7. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning. So this word, there's no new commandment. There's nothing new, man. You know? So when it comes down to it, again, this law, well, let me get that too. Oh wait, hold on. I'm thinking of yeah, Khan. Because at the end of the day, man, this is going to stay forever. Okay, the Lord's words, man. If he says this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. You're going to, you know, and if you don't like it, you're gonna be destroyed. It said, this is a little bit to go with it. So, 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 7. I mean, yeah. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 31. It says, and they that use the world as not abuse it, for the fashion of this world shall pass away. Oh no, that's not it. Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. Ah, for my words, no. Ah. Um, I can't think of it. I can't think of it right now. But long story short, um, when the Lord sanctioned it, okay, He gave us the law. This law is going to be forever. You know. Ooh, that's the one I'm actually thinking about. Salaki. I'm gonna go to the Apocrypha. Hold up. This is Baruch chapter 4. Call hello Yahweh Shem Yahushai. In verse 1, okay, it says, "This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All that all they that keep it, no, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die." Okay, that's straight into the point, man. And if you don't, you'll die. Because scriptures say what? That for the wages of sin is death. Okay, and sin is what? Like my last lesson that I did that I actually didn't put up yet. For sin is the transgression of the law. Again, you know these Christians, they don't even know what sin is, man. And sin is the transgression of the law, which the law was given to the Israelites. Okay. Now, of course, these heathen don't have to keep these laws because, yeah, they're heathen. You know, it's not the law is not for them. You know, the law is for the Israelites, man. Okay, so um, again, let me read that again. This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1. "This is the book of the commandment of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die." Okay, the wages of sin is death, man. So if you continue to keep sinning, you're gonna die, man. You know, if you continue to go contrary to what the Lord is, man, the Lord does, and His words, and again the commandments, you will die. You know, that's why we die at a young age. That's why we used to live on for long times, man. You know, like hundreds of years, man. So, but now we barely can make it to 50, 40, if that, you know. So it's like, you know, and Proverbs says that what that Proverbs says the book of Proverbs 3 and 1, abide. No, let me get it real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 3 verse 1. "My son, forget not my law, and let thine heart keep my commandments, for lengthen of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee." Okay? So yeah, you're dang right, man. You know, long life, keeping the commandments, man. You gotta keep the commandments. Can we keep the whole law? No, but we keep it to the best of our ability, you know. But now we're getting to the actual topic, the markings. I think it is 19, Deuteronomy 19. But let me make sure. What is that? Yep, Deuteronomy chapter 19. This is Deuteronomy chapter 19, and straight to the point, verse 28. It says, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marking or any marks upon you. I am the Lord." Okay, now cuttings and print. Okay, first I'm gonna deal with the cutting, but first before I do, I'm gonna show you something real quick because this is something that I seen. in the comment section, if I could find the guy, um, because the guy, I'm sure the guy was sincere and stuff like that. You know, he said things like that he did. He said he didn't know certain things, so he just goes off of what he feels, stuff like that. But you really shouldn't really do that. You should still look into things. But here you go. I think this is it. Yeah, the piercing. So people think piercings, right? Piercings, 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 and you know, this guy was talking about how you really shouldn't be doing piercings either, right? Let me see something. Let me see. It says I will concede that it says the Bible is not clear cut on this issue, and that's why I have the stance I do. I believe we would agree. We both Slaki, we are bought with the precious blood of Christ, making us 100%. Okay, wait. It says, and a good compromise to these two truths are to make the permanent change to your body. This includes this would include tattoos, permanent body modification, etc. Not removable mark, makeup. I don't know. Does it make sense? Yeah. Well, long story short, people were tripped up because I guess this guy believes that you shouldn't do piercings either. So, piercings is actually lawful because, again, when you think about, I'm just gonna get it, to be honest. What is that? Wait, no. Let me just type in earrings because it was There you go. This is Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 12, straight to the point. And I put a jewel on thy forehead, and earrings in thine ears, and a beautiful crown upon thine head. You know, because honestly, you think, okay, really think about how like let's oh, look at that too, fine linen. That's funny. You know, but nah, going back to Slovakia. Look at these women. When it comes to women, you don't think women had earrings? You don't think women had, uh, um, they had jewelry and stuff like that? Back then, of course they did. But now, when you go to Leviticus and you actually look cuttings, let me go back to Leviticus because you gotta read it when it comes when and it's let me see, 28. There you go. It says, now read this carefully. It says, ye shall not make cuttings in your flesh for the dead. For the dead. Because, the guy was going into it. But, yeah, long story short, people trying to cut themselves for people that died and this, that, and the other. And at the same time, tattoos. Tattoos are bad too. But piercings are not bad because it's, again, it's a jewelry. This is talking about cut, like actually cutting yourself. Okay, so cutting your flesh, especially for the dead, you know. And I know a lot of women that actually cut themselves and stuff like that, and that's not good. So it says nor print any marks upon you. So you can't put any marks saying like oh, my dad passed away, my uncle passed away, so I'm gonna go ahead and put his birthday, put his name, all this stuff like that, you know, because that's going off, you know, that's going off. So long story short, yeah, man, you're not supposed to be doing tattoos, you know. Tattoos is not good. It's not lawful, and also piercings. When it comes to piercings, you can have piercings. You can have piercings. Okay. So, but again, it says, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, for the dead." So you can't be cutting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Harming yourself, harming your body, cutting yourself. That's not good. You know. So yeah, man. So I mean, that's pretty much the point. As far as just a quick point, just showing you the certain things as far as what to do and what not to do. Because this and hey, brothers get tripped up. I got tripped up myself because I had to rethink. I'm like, piercings are good. Like, wait a minute, hold on. But yeah, so you got to read, study to show thyself approved. As the scriptures say. But yeah, so with that, I pray that you've been edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that is scattered abroad. And with that, I say, Shalom.